Hello guys, this is Becca. Welcome to Rocking with Becca on this beautiful Saturday morning, or it is here where I live. The sun is shining bright, and here's my baby of the day. Here's my baby of every day. Here's Mama's baby of every day. Yeah, here's Mama's baby of every day. And she just does not like her routine broke up. And today, you blocking my face and they can't see me. You blocking my face. Of course, you're prettier to see than I am, so I guess it's okay. Yeah, because you're a whole lot prettier to see than I am. Yes, you are. You're Mama's baby. Yeah. All right, guys, to begin with, pause this video. Go get you a glass of iced tea or a cup of coffee or good old hot tea or whatever your beverage of preference is. Sit back and relax on this Saturday morning and let's enjoy Rocking with Becca, if I can get this little baby out of my lap. Okay, what I was saying about her routine. Now, you probably got white hair all over me, and it's probably just going to shine out on video. Get in. Mama's got to do the video. Get in. Go get on the bed. We'll get it in a minute. Go get on the bed. Go get on the bed while Mama does the video. She usually gets on the bed, but her routine has been messed up all the way around this morning. Usually I play with her B-A-L-L before I do anything else. But I was up bright and early this morning. I can't say that I just feel the greatest, but I'm kind of like that in between where I don't feel so bad that I don't want to do anything or can't do anything. But yet I don't feel just perky, and that's why my hair looks like it does. I just pulled it back. I just put it in a ponytail. I didn't take time I didn't feel like fooling with it hanging all down. And I didn't take time to put it up in a little ball like I usually do when I put my hair up. So I just kind of compromised and went in between. Pulled the front of it back and put it back in a ponytail. So you can't tell it's in a ponytail unless I turn around. It looks like it's up. So, and look at that dark hair right there. Sometimes the certain hairs that gets pulled up when I do the front, it makes that dark hair just really show. Because there are still some dark hair up under there. It's hid most of the time, but it's up under there. But anyway, you know, like I was saying, I usually play with her first thing and get some of her energy out. Well, this morning I just wanted to get right into the video. I'm a little excited. Y'all, it may not be nothing exciting for y'all, but for me, I'm a little excited, and I wanted to get the video up and as soon as I could. But before we get into all of that, I want to share with you, you know, I've started doing 2 babies a day instead of just 1. I don't know how long that'll last. I'm just going to see, you know. Sometimes it's overwhelming and sometimes it ain't. It's just, I don't know. Well, we'll discuss that later. But first of all, we have my sweet little Caitlin here. And she is dressed in this beautiful little pink rose sleeper. And I just left her original headband on her because it goes with the sleeper. And her is just so happy today. Her's just so happy today. Yes, her is. She is a Kimby baby. There's a reason why I'm telling you this. You'll find out later. But she is a manufactured doll. Kimby is, or was, well, they're still selling dolls, and they're going to still sell stuff until they're sold all out, but they have stopped making the Kimby dolls as far as already reborn and manufactured, ready to go. Now, I guess I don't know if they will still have the kits on Bountiful Baby or not, where you can reborn them yourself. I don't know, but they have had the kits on Bountiful Baby. Kimby Baby is a sister website to Bountiful Baby, where they made the Kimby babies and they reborn them and manufactured them, and they are manufactured dolls. They're ready to go, for purchase and for playing with. So Kimby is a manufactured doll, and my little Caitlin is so sweet. I just love her to pieces. I just love her to pieces, even if she is a manufactured doll. But she isn't, would you call it authentic manufactured? I don't know how you would put it. Then, for the second baby of the day, that don't mean she's least. That's just the way I happen to pick them up. I have my sweet little Oakland Ember. I had to think. Her her name slipped my mind for a minute. This is my sweet little Oakland Ember. Ember, my sweet little Oakland. Yeah. Now, Oakland is a manufactured doll. Also, she is from Paradise Galleries, and I think her name is Sweetie Pie. No. That's a whole total different doll. I can't remember her name on Paradise Galleries. Sorry, guys. But anyway, Sweetest Thing is something like that. Sweetest Thing or Sweet Things. I can't remember. It's something similar to that. But she is in her original outfit. We could have put her up on Theme Thursday if I would have thought about it. But the last time I changed her, I put her in her original outfit. I think it's so cute. It looks so good on her. She's just adorable. Mama's little Oakland. Her's just adorable. Yes, her is. But like I said, she is from Paradise Galleries, which is a manufactured doll company. But it's, would you call it authentic? Tell me what you would call that. That, Ping Lau and all different kind of sculptors contributes to those manufactured companies. So would you call it authentic manufactured company? What word would you use there? Leave it in the comments what you think you would call that. But anyway, she is gorgeous. So I'm just going to hold her. She's so cuddly, guys. I just love this baby. All right, so we got the babies of the day out of the way. Now we're going to do a shout out. Y'all know I like to do shout outs, and at this point in time, I'm shouting out people that I watch their videos regularly, and even some that I don't watch real regular. I shout out those that has under 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, I almost said calories. But anyway, I'm shouting out the ones under 1,000 subscribers first. Then when I've went through those, I will start shouting out the bigger channels. If I get to the bigger channels. Now you may say, why aren't you shouting out those over 1,000? Well, because I'm trying to help those that doesn't have very many subscribers. I'm trying to get them out there, help to get them out there where other people will go and subscribe to them. Because guys, when you're doing videos, it's very encouraging to see your subscriber count increase. It's encouraging to see all the likes that people hit that like thumbs up button, whatever you want to call it. And it's very encouraging when people comment on your videos. So, you know, I'm trying to help the smaller channels that doesn't have very many subscribers. And like I said, if I ever get around to getting all of those that I watch shouted out, then I will shout out some, you know, channels that has over 1,000. So I'd love for you to help me out with helping other people out with their small, you know, new channels. When I give a shout out, please go over and check them out and see if they would be something interesting you would like to watch, and if so, subscribe to them and give them some YouTube love, and let's help our fellow YouTubers. Let's help those that are struggling to get their channel up and going, and let's be an encouragement to those that are starting out and trying to build their channel. So for today, the shout out for today is Jonda Walters. I've looked back where I've wrote down who I have shouted out. Somehow in the back of my mind, I feel like I've shouted her out before, but I can't find where I wrote her name down. So maybe I just mentioned her in just a regular video and not one of the Rockin' with Becca videos. So since I couldn't find her, I'm putting her on again. She is a wonderful lady. She's so sweet, and she has some beautiful manufactured dolls from Paradise Galleries, and I can't remember if she has Ashton Drake or not. I know she has Paradise Galleries. But she only has, the last time I checked, which was last night, she only has 108 subscribers. She doesn't do videos real regularly, probably due to the fact that people doesn't comment or like or whatever, and it gets discouraging. You put out all that work to put up a video, and believe me guys, if you don't do videos, you don't realize. Hubby and I was talking about that this morning. You know, anything you do, it's work. Even if you do it for play, it's work. It takes effort. It takes energy. And we were talking about that this morning, about, you know, even changing my dolls, whether I do a video or not, it's work. It's and for someone with health issues, it can be very exhausting. If I change more than a couple of babies, it's just, I get so wore out, and just, it's, you know, so you take your time and energy. I mean, I know that's our preference, we want to do, and you didn't ask us to make our video channels. I understand that. That's not what, I'm not saying you've got to do this. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm just saying that in the doll community, we need to encourage each other by going and watching each other's channel as much as we can. Now guys, I cannot watch everybody's channel every day, and I do understand that. You know, we have our daily life we have to go about, and there's some days we just can't get to watching more than 2 or 3 videos, if we can get that many in. And right now I am behind. No, I think I think last night I finally got caught up on my doll channel. But I'm still behind on my craft channel of watching videos. And sometimes I get on my doll channel, sometimes I get 2 days behind on watching videos. So, you know, if I don't comment the very day you put it up, if I normally comment on your videos, I will eventually get to it. It may be a couple of days after you have put that video up, because life happens, guys. I understand that. But I'm just saying, if you possibly can, let's encourage those that are starting out with their channel, and give them some YouTube love. Encourage them to make videos. And, it takes a lot of work, especially for someone that is really, just starting out. It's stressful. You don't know if you're doing things right. You don't know if people's going to like your videos. And when you first start out, yes, you are very concerned about that. And it's stressful making a video, especially when you first start out. So let's go help our fellow YouTubers that's trying to get their channels up and going. And I will have Jonda's link. I'm thinking in the title, if I can get it there. If not, it will be in the description. So go check out Jonda Walters and let her know I sent you, and subscribe to her and like her videos, and be an encouragement. Let's be an encouragement as much as we can to our fellow Dolly community. So that's my shout out, and that's my little talk about it. Like I said, I hope you have something to drink or to snack on, because I thought that today might go kind of fast because of what I'm doing, but yet, y'all know me. When I get on here on Rocking with Becca, and it seems like I've gotten that way on just my regular weekly videos, I can't seem to keep them under 30 minutes, and especially the Rocking with Becca. I was hoping that for your sake that today would be not quite so long, but we shall see. We shall see. All right, so let's get into, if you can call it a topic today. I really wasn't going to do a topic. I was just going to do what I mentioned in yesterday's video, that you might want to come watch Rocking with Becca, that there's a surprise. I was just going to go right, after doing my shout out, my babies of the day and all that, I was just going to go right into that. But I got to thinking about it, and this is something I have talked on recently, maybe not in Rocking with Becca, and it may have been pretty recently in Rocking with Becca. But guys, it's something that kind of, well, like I have mentioned time and time again, I am a person that, I guess, peer pressure. And yes, our Dolly community is peer pressure when we watch videos. None of us on our channel intends to cause peer pressure. But if you're a person like I am that is constantly worried that are you doing something right, or wrong? I have always had the problem with, man, I had it in my mind how I wanted to say it earlier before I got on here, and now it slipped my mind. I've always been the type of person that I have worried, I've worried about what people thought of me. I have always worried about what people thought of me, whether they thought I was doing what I was supposed to do, whether they liked me. I don't know why I'm that way. And it has went over into my YouTube channels that I worry about whether I'm doing things right in my channel, whether I'm doing things right in my dog collecting. And yes, I have talked on this recently. It has come back to mind. But it's because it's right here all the time. I'm always worried about what people think, about whether I'm doing it right, whether I'm doing it wrong, whether I'm collecting wrong, whether I'm buying the wrong dolls. All that is constantly, I don't know if it has to do with my anxiety, but like I said, I've had anxiety all my life and just never realized it or knew what to call it, or because back when I was growing up, you just didn't go to the doctor a lot. You only went if you was just almost deathly sick, and you definitely didn't talk about mental things, because if you did, you were an outcast almost. You was looked down on, and so people never even mentioned their mental struggles that they went through and things like that. So, really talking about it is something new for me, but I've always had anxiety and stress issues. Like I said, I've only realized that since I've been diagnosed with that situation, and look back over my life and realize, hey, that's what I was going through. I've always had an social anxiety, where I didn't feel like I was good enough to mix and mingle with people. And when I was in a conversation, or in a, not really conversation, because most of the time I didn't uh, contribute to the conversation. I was like just kind of sit on the sideline and listen, and because I was afraid anything I said would be wrong, and all this kind of stuff. So this is something that just is right here all the time. That's why I talk about it a lot, because it bothers me a lot. It's there hounding me most of the time, whether people like me, whether I'm doing things right, whether I'm good enough, whether I'm constantly worried about that. So that's why I talk about this issue a lot. But oh my goodness, I got my off on a rant chasing a rabbit. Now I forgot my point I was getting to. Give me a second, guys. It'll come back, hopefully. But anyway, maybe it'll come back later. And again, this may be what I was getting at, and just hadn't clicked yet. But anyway, no, man, my train of thought, I might have to put her down. And right now, because I've lost my train of thought and can't get it back, I'm feeling anxiety just rise. Because I'm thinking, oh, they're going to think I'm crazy. They're going to, I have these issues. Oh, I think I was getting around to all of that to say that's why I talk about my dolls and the type of dolls that I purchase and what I can afford and what people think about me about it. So my little topic today is it's manufactured dolls, but not what people call knockoffs. I'm talking about authentic, if that's the word you want to use, manufacturers like Paradise Galleries, Ashton Drake, Lee Middleton, any manufactured companies that you can think of that that we consider they're manufactured dolls, but we consider them as authentic because the artist has given them permission to use, or they've made sculpts specifically for that manufacturer, or so I term them as authentic manufactured dolls, just like the Kimby dolls and stuff like that. So, how do you feel about manufactured dolls? And I'm talking about the authentic ones, so to speak, with a lack of any other way to put it. I'm not talking about ones that people call knockoffs. How do you feel about manufactured dolls? And I really would love for some of you to, on these topics that I talk about, I'd love for you to make videos talking about these topics and tag me in them. I'd love to, hear in depth how you feel about some of these topics I talk about. But if you don't want to do a video, I'd love for you to at least comment some of your feelings in the comments below, because your input into these topics helps me. So, how do you feel about manufactured dolls like Ashton Drake, Paradise Galleries, Lee Middleton, Kimby, these type dolls? How do you feel about those? I love them myself. No, they are not as realistic as the handmade reborn dolls. But guys, I'm going to be honest, and I'm not putting anybody down, and I definitely won't call any names. Well, matter of fact, I couldn't because I can't think of any names. But I have seen some handmade reborn dolls that I wouldn't have just because they were authentic, just because they were reborns painted by someone. I wouldn't have them. Now, I'm not putting the person down. Everybody has to start somewhere. Now, if one was given to me, I would cherish it, whether I thought it was a pretty doll or not, because somebody thought enough of me to gift me one, and I would never put that person down. I would love that doll because of the fact someone thought of me. But, you know, to purchase it, just to pick it out and purchase it, I've seen a lot of authentic reborn dolls that I wouldn't purchase. And so, you know, I feel like the artist, you know, and like I said, everybody has to start out somewhere, and you don't start out making dolls looking like you've been reborning for years, you know. So everybody has to start out. That's why you can get some reborns at such a cheap price, because it's an artist that's just starting out, and so naturally, maybe the doll is not to perfection, so they start out at a lower price, and then, you know, and they start out on lower priced kits, and so that's why you can get some reborns that are cheaper, and then as the artist you know, increases their ability and gets better with their painting, then they're willing to go up with higher priced kits, and so that's why, you know, eventually they start charging more for their, and then the rise of cost of living also contributes to the price that you have to pay for your reborn, because, you know, the supplies and the kits and all that, those prices goes up. So an artist has to make some money, or there's no need to do it. You know what I'm saying? But all of that is to say that, you know, some of us just cannot afford, and I have 30 something authentic reborns. So, but when my husband was working full time, we had the money, and I was able to, you know, I would get it on time, but I was able to get more and pay for it faster and stuff like that. And so I have ended up with quite a few authentic reborns. But sometimes it's easier, especially now, it's easier for me to purchase one of the manufactured dolls. And matter of fact, right now, there's a couple of Ashton Drakes I am wanting so bad. I had one pre-ordered. She was called Singing in the Rain. She is a pre-ordered doll that is not supposed to ship until the end of March. And y'all know the trouble I had with T for Two, my little Daphne. She was on pre-order for a year before I finally, about 11 months before I finally got her. And so I had Singing in the Rain pre-ordered, but, you know, it said the end of March, so I didn't want to put another one on paying, you know, on time, and then that one actually ship out in March. So, because I can't pay for two at a time. So I decided to cancel that. And so I've canceled that order, so she's not coming, or not going to be coming when it starts shipping. And I said, well, I'll go ahead and order one that will ship now, but I haven't done it yet. I'm kind of in a, because I'm still paying on my PayPal, where I've put dolls on my PayPal credit, and I'm kind of in a dilemma whether to go ahead and order that one or not. But I love, there's two I want from Ashton Drake. Is it Nevea? I don't know just how to pronounce her name. I want her so bad. And I want Paris so bad. I want those two babies so bad. And I'd love to just be able to order both of them right now, but I can't. So I'm saying all that to say, you know, some of us, we're just not able. And oh my goodness, guys. My dream baby. I have never really had a baby that I thought of as my dream baby. I have a replica. Let me show you. I have a replica of the Huxley kit. And this baby is, I just love her face. I love her expression. I just love this baby. But this is, even though the kit, the Huxley kit, is my dream baby, like I've said before, the artist is what makes the doll. You could take the authentic Huxley kit and it not be painted right and it not be pretty, and it wouldn't appeal to me. So it takes the artist. The artist is what makes the kit. And I was getting around to say earlier that one of the I forget which artist that was. There was an artist that I purchased from, and I had gotten several kits from her, and I wanted a custom kit, or I just wanted, not really a custom, I just wanted another baby, and she didn't have any ready. And so she was asking me, was there a specific kit I wanted or whatever. I told her, I said, not really. I don't really have a specific kit I want. I just want it to be a girl, and I want it to be pretty. And man, I wish I could remember which artist that was. I said, you know, it's the artist. I've always said it was the artist that makes the kits. It's what makes that kit really appeal to you, is how the artist paints it. Although I do love this little girl, I love her little expression. I just love her. Even though she's an Amazon baby, that's a whole nother topic, and we have talked about it before, but that's not on today's video. Let me put her back up. But anyway, you know, my dream baby, and it would have to be by a certain artist for it to be my dream baby. It's the Huxley kit, reborn by LaDonna Briggs. The first time I saw that baby was on Instagram. Dawn, I can't remember her name, but I'm following her on Instagram, and the first time I saw the Huxley kit was hers, and it was reborn by LaDonna Briggs, and that baby is beautiful. Matter of fact, I messaged her right around the time I first saw it, and I told her, I said, if you ever get rid of this baby, please let me know. Of course, I'm sure if she got rid of it, I probably wouldn't be able to afford it, because I do have a baby from LaDonna Briggs. It's a cuddle baby, so that makes it not, you know, as expensive. And I'm thinking I got it as a boo-boo baby. I got it cheap from her, what you would call cheap from her, because guys, her work, she makes her dolls to look like vintage dolls, like the old-timey dolls, and she dresses them in vintage outfits when she sends them home, and oh, her work is amazing. Now, everybody might not like that style, but I love it. And that Huxley kit, reborn by her, that's the only way that the Huxley kit is my dream baby, because I've got a Huxley kit, although it's, you know, a knockoff, as you would call it. Most people call it. I don't call it that. Um, and she's beautiful, but my dream baby is a Huxley kit reborn by LaDonna Briggs. And that is probably a doll I will never be able to get because I can't afford $800 for a doll. I'm sorry. They're beautiful, and I would love to have it, but I can't afford $800 for a doll. Not when I can get 4 or 5 or more for that price that are beautiful in their own way. You know, they may not be my dream kit, but they're beautiful. So, saying all of that, I would love for you to put in the comments how you feel about manufactured dolls, the authentic manufactured dolls. Do you feel like, you know, I know a lot of you have those. I know a lot of you have the copycat. I hate even calling them all that. The copycat, the knockoffs, whatever you want to call them. I hate even calling them that. Because, guys, we've had dolls all our life. Just because they were made overseas, you know, and yes, they make them to look like some of the kits that you have put out. But I promise you guys, artists, I promise you, if a person can afford an authentic reborn, you're not going to have to worry about them going and buying the replicas. That's the word I was trying to think of. That's more of an acceptable word to me, is a replica. I promise you, if we can afford the authentic, we will get the authentic over the replica. We will. If we're a true doll collector, we will. If we can afford it, whether we buy a replica or not, we're not going to be able to buy the doll because we don't have the money. And I wish that would not be an issue in the doll community, because it affects those of us that can't just get authentic dolls, authentic reborns. And it bothers us. And artist, I promise you, it's not hurting it really isn't hurting your business, because those that can afford authentic reborn will buy authentic. And if we can afford it, we will buy authentic other than replica. If we can't afford it, whether we buy that replica or not, we're not going to be able to buy your doll. So I promise you, it's not hurting your business, but it helps those that does not have the money to pay the price of an authentic doll. It helps us to be able to have babies that we can love. And I really wished it wouldn't be a big issue in the community. But that being said, to get down to the actual thing the surprise that I said I was going to present today. Hold on and let me get. I have here Sweet Little Bundle of Joy. She is a Paradise Galleries doll. She's only about 17 inches long. I purchased her from another mommy, so I'm not her first mommy, but she is in excellent condition. The only thing is I don't have her original clothes. If I do, I have packed them away and can't put my hands on them right now. I don't remember having her original clothes. But if I do come across them, I will pull them out. But what I'm getting to is I'm having a giveaway today. And this giveaway is for my not just subscribers, my viewers only. What I mean by that, I'm not putting out there that I'm having a giveaway. like, I'm not putting it in the title because I want this to be for my faithful viewers that come and watch my videos. And if, you know, I don't want you to, in the comments, say anything about a giveaway, okay? But like I said, this is Bundle of Joy. She has, I guess you would call it 3/4 limbs. And she has cloth body. She's weighted great for her size. She's preemie size. She has glued hair. But she is gorgeous, guys. Gorgeous. But I wanted to do a giveaway. I would, you know, love to pass her on to a good home. If you live in the U.S., she is totally free. You don't have to pay shipping or anything. But if you live out of the U.S. and would like to enter for a chance to win this baby, you would have to pay shipping. I will ship out of the United States if you pay the shipping. So realize that whenever if you enter out of the United States, realize you would have to pay the shipping. So, you know, you have to make up your mind if you think it would be worth paying the shipping for the baby. She is doll 1. Bundle of Joy is doll 1. I'm having a double giveaway. There will be 2 winners. So we will have 2 different drawings and we will have 2 winners. You can enter for both giveaways. That way you have the chance to win one or the other. But if you win the first doll, you can't, when I do the drawing for the second doll, you can't win that second doll. I want 2 different people to get the dolls. You understand what I'm saying? You can enter for both if you would like to have either or. But you can only win one of the dolls. Okay? So this is doll 1, Bundle of Joy. Okay? Let me show you the other one. Hang on. Now, they only will come with what I showed you. Bundle of Joy just comes with, I've got that pretty little outfit on her. That's all she will come with. This doll is Wishes and Dreams. It's a sleeping baby. It is a Paradise Galleries doll. It is 3/4 limbs. This is his original, his or her, whatever you would want it. I had it as a boy. This was my Jace. This is his original outfit. He does have, let's see, I think it's glued on hair. Yeah, his hair's glued, but it's wispy, so you can't really tell that it's glued. I had to really look. But that's him. This, like I said, his original outfit. And he comes with his little lamb lubby. And like I said, it could be boy or girl. This is just what, you know, I just made him a boy. So, Paradise Galleries. So I have 2 Paradise Gallery dolls that I want to give away to 2 different people. You can enter for both, but like I said, if you win the first one, you can't win the second one, because only $1 is going to one person. This is doll 2. So we have doll 1 and we have doll 2. So if you would like to win either one of these dolls, if you would like to enter to win one of these dolls, that's the best way to put it. I would like for you to comment below. Now, if you don't want these dolls for yourself, but let's say you have a child or a grandchild or a niece or nephew or a friend that has been wanting a reborn type doll that you would like to enter to win this baby for them, um, feel free to do so. It doesn't have to be for you particularly. Um, Guys, you know I have a lot of dolls, and like I said, there's a couple of Paradise Gallery, Ashton Drake babies that I am wanting so bad. I have tried to sell my dolls, and they just don't. I practically have to give them away to sell them. So I might as well give them to somebody that really wants them, um, that's interested in them, because it's a lot of work trying to put babies up on, take the pictures, get them up on the website, keep in contact with all that, and it's a lot of work. Anything you do is work, like I was talking about earlier. And right now I'm just not into that. I'd rather give them away to some of my dolly community that would be interested in having them, or getting them for someone would like to have them. So that's why I was talking about manufactured dolls, what you think about manufactured dolls. But I do need to move the ones out that I don't really do a lot with, to have room for the new ones I want to get. So although I'm not selling them, I'm giving them away, I need to move them out. So I do have one other one that I'm thinking about maybe doing a video later on in the year for, doing a giveaway for. I just hadn't quite made up my mind on it yet, whether I really want to get rid of it. I've gotten rid of dolls before and regretted it, so I'm really thinking these out before I get rid of them. If I get dolls to where they're stacked to the ceiling on top of each other, guys, I'm doing my best not to worry about what people think about all the dolls I have. I love my dolls. I love each one as it's their day. I love my dolls. And it's something that really just hit me at this time in my life. I guess I need them. And, but like I said, the ones that I don't really do, not really bonded real good with, I'm willing to move them out to make room for others that I want more. So this is doll 2. Bundle of Joy is doll 1. What I would like for you to do, Macy's wanting this lovey so bad. What I'd like for you to do is, in your comment, do not mention a giveaway, please. If I see that you have mentioned a giveaway, I will have to delete your comment, because I want it to be someone that has watched my video and really wants to see it. Really wants to have the baby. So comment some way, put it in where I would know. Put don't put a number of a doll if you don't want it. Don't even mention the doll if you don't want it. But if you want it, don't put enter me in the comment. If you would like to be entered for one of either or of these dolls, entered for either or of these dolls, and when I say it that way, I mean you can enter for both, but you can't win both. Because you might not win the first one, but you might win the second one. So enter for both if you like both of them. But just put, I love doll 1, if that's the only one you would like to enter for. Or I love doll 2, if that's the one you would want to enter for. Or if you want to enter for a chance for both, to be able to have a chance to win, if you like both of them, put, I can't get my thoughts out. If you like both of them, put, I love doll 1 and 2, and I'll know to enter you for both. So do not put a number, doll 1 or 2, if you don't want to enter, okay? And then, like I said, if you win doll 1, your name will be withdrawn from the doll 2 drawing, because you can only win one doll. But you can enter to win both. Okay. Not win both. You know what I'm saying. Okay, guys, I'm getting off of here. But this was my surprise, is the giveaway, and it's a double giveaway. A doll going to two different people. Not one person can win both dolls. One doll would be going to one person, the other doll would be going to a total different person. So, if you would like a chance to win one of these dolls, comment like I said below. And I'm going to let this go for 2 weeks. I don't see any reason to let it go any further than that, because I'm not reaching for a goal, like a subscriber goal or something. I just want to give it away, and I want to give everybody a chance to see the video and to enter. So, like I said, if you are outside of the U.S., you can enter, but you have to be willing to pay the shipping. And I don't know what shipping is. I would have to box it up, take it to the post office and ask them how much it would cost to send it to that country, and then get back to you before I actually shipped it. And you would have to pay through PayPal the shipping, and then I would mail it out using the money you paid. But that is the only way I can do it outside of the U.S. All right, so remember that when you're entering. All right, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'm so glad I told you at the beginning that it wasn't going to be short, because it is not short. You'll just have to realize that my Rocking with Becca videos are going to be over 30 minutes most every time. So, you can watch them as you can. You can watch a few minutes of it and come back later and watch a few minutes of it. That's why I said I'm gonna give this video 2 weeks, and I will do the drawing in 2 weeks. I don't know what date that is. I didn't look it up. But not next Saturday, but the next, I will be doing the drawing for the giveaway for these babies. So, this is not a video that I'm asking you to get it out there and tell people about it. I'm not trying to increase my audience through this giveaway. This is for my viewers, okay? So, that's why I say don't comment anything that has entered me or that has anything about the giveaway. Just enter whether you say, I love doll 1, or I love doll 2, or I love doll 1 and 2, and I'll know to enter you for those dolls. All right, guys, I love y'all. I hope you've enjoyed my video. I hope some of you would love to have these babies and take them into your home, or give them to a child or a grandchild or a niece or nephew that would like to have it, friend, whoever. Or if you have another adult friend that's just starting out and you think would like to have it, I want it to go to a good home that it would be loved, and I want my viewers to have that chance. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna go. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. I love y'all. I will talk with you later. Bye.